Hey my friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to come and show you another pocket that I made for the journal, and so I wanted to come and share how I made it. So here are 3 of them that I made, and this is more like an open flap pocket that you can add to your journal. This is what it looks like. Here is the ones that are kind of like the same size as far as this way. Thinner. This one is a little bit longer. This was actually the first one I made. Just trying to figure out how I wanted to create it, and then I created this one and then this one. So this one is a more wider one, pretty much the same height or wider. So I just wanted to show you in the inside. So I do have twine that is the closure for it. And so it opens up this way, like this, and then you have that flap there, and then you put your ephemera or whatever you want to put in the inside, and you close it again. I think I had it this way. And then you have your flap, and then you just close it with the twine or whatever other closure you want. I added the twine to it. You don't have to add the twine to it. I just thought it looked nice with the twine. And if you put it in your journal, I don't think it'll open up. So you can actually leave it without the twine, just like that, or you can put a closure over here that way as well, or you can even put the twine this way coming down, or you can put a trim. Let me just see. I was playing around with this and the twine. For some reason, when you do the bow, it doesn't stay straight at all ever. So although I like the twine, that bothers me. So that's the straightest it stays. So here is the other one, and I just put like a piece of tape there because this was going to be glued down. So same thing here. And then you open it that way. You have your ephemera or whatever you want to put in there. What happened? A cat. Yeah, so let me see, this stays now. Like that, and then this one is the same thing. So I wanted to come and show you how I did that, but of course, I want to do it with the brown paper. I'm still working with the brown paper, just to show you that you can do it with brown paper. You don't have to purchase paper. Okay, sorry about that. I had to let my cat out. So we're going to use this piece of paper here, and this is a little bit more sturdier than the normal paper that I use. This is actually from the roll that with the gift wrapping paper is the roll. This is the bottom part of it, and so I cut it to a 12 by 12. So for this you should use a 12 by 12, and I'll show you why. So I'm going to just fold it, and I think I want to do like a slimmer one like this. And I think this measures 3 or 3.5. Let me just see. Yeah, 3.5. So we're going to do that. Okay, and we're going to fold it right back like that, same way. And you can cut off this excess here. And I think I'll do that with this one here. It's easier. Let's see. Okay. So now you're going to score it. So I scored one longer than the other. So you need to know what size you want the middle to be, and then by that you would score it. So I usually score it at 3 here, and then at 9 here. The paper's a little thick, so just want to make sure it goes through to the other side. So now you have your middle, the top. So you're just gonna have this one, this one. You're just gonna pretty use like the cross part. These you're gonna get rid of, so you're gonna cut those out. So start cutting those out. Okay, so here I have the parts. I cut them out, and this is what you should have left over. This one goes up too. So something like that. And that's the base of the pocket. But now what you're going to do here is you're going to cut and cut so that it folds better. If you cut here, here, but you do that if you want to mat it first, you mat it first, you cover it, and then you do the cutting. So you can leave either one side brown, or you can mat both sides. But that is mainly the base of it. So I'm going to show you. Usually these go in. There's one of these that go in, and I usually do the shorter one, but these are evening. These are even. One of these go in, the other one stays out, because the one of these is the one that holds the ephemera, and then you have the 2 flaps that go on top, and then this would be the cover. So let me just show you. I do have one that I already prepared. So here it is. I already measured the paper that I'm going to mat it with. So this is the cover here, and then you have that flap, and then you have the middle flap. So let me just remove these. Okay, so we're going to cover these. Okay, so we're going to do that now. And I'm going to just use, I'll use this glue better, because that cardboard is a little bit thicker, and I don't think this glue will be fine for it. Just put this under. What's this? Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Sorry. So you're going to just glue your parts there. You're matting. Okay, and we're going to do this part here. So what have you guys been up to? What projects are you doing? Have you joined any collaborations? What are you working on? Okay. That's one there. And then we're going to do these spots here. This one is a very simple pocket. Just a little something different to add to your journal. Okay. Okay, so there we go. So there you have your two flaps, and one goes in and one goes this way, one goes like that. But what we're going to do is, because it doesn't close right, I wanted to mat it first. What I did with the other ones is I did, first I'm going to cut the white part here of the paper that's sticking out. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut just at an angle a little bit here so that the paper folds better. Okay. We're going to do it to all of them, all the edges here. It's just a slight slant. And I'm not measuring, I'm just going to eyeball it. This one I had to do it a little bit more. Look at that. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so now it closes a lot better. So you can put this one in. You have that one like that one like that, and then this one on the top like that. And then you can do your inking. So here, there's a little, the paper is getting like dented, so I think I gotta trim it just a little bit more, just so that that part does not hit. Okay. Yeah, that's better. So I'm going to ink it up, the edges. So I did receive my new ink. I'm happy with that. And so there you go. So I also wanted to show you the new ink that I found on Amazon. The set of 4, the archival ink. Okay, so there you go. You got that flap, flap, and then your top here. So now that's pretty much it. It's already set. So now you want to put the twine or whatever you want to put to it. I'm just gonna, I think that's good enough there. Put it in the back here. I mean, that's the closure I choose. You can choose your own closure. I like the way the twine looks, so just make that even. And I'll put it there right in the center, just so that I can hold it. Let me just do this. You notice when I tie it the other way, it doesn't really stay. Okay, so there you go. That is your, I would say like a flap pocket, because it's not really closed. So that is your flap pocket. And so very easy to make, as you can see. I would recommend, if you don't want to do like matting, to use double-sided paper. But of course I wanted to use the brown paper just to show you, for those of you that don't buy scrapbooking paper and you use your packaging, you could definitely use that. Another great way to make use of it. Oh, it came out. Let's see, let's try this again. And so you can make a few of those and keep them in your stash. So let me just get my journal real quick. I saved the page here because I wanted to put one in here. And so you can make them, this is the 4, I think this is the 4-inch. These are the 4-inch. Let's see. This one is 4-inch. I think this one's a little bigger than 4-inch. No, this one's 4-inch. This one's a little bit smaller than 4-inch. Just a tad bit. You can put it there, but I'm going to use one of the smaller ones because, as you guys know, this journal is very slim. Okay, I'm going to have to tie it fully, even if the bow does not stay straight, because it's coming unwinded. Okay. So I think I'm going to put this one down here. See the bow? The string. The string doesn't want to stay down. It's not listening. It's not listening. It has a mind of its own. There you go. Somewhat straight, right? Okay, so I'm just going to glue this one down. And then I'm going to put one in the other journal, and then I'll save the other ones for different, for future projects, right? And these digitals that you see here, these papers that I'm using are digitals that I purchased from Etsy. I do have a huge collection of digitals that I purchased from Etsy. I tend to use a lot of digitals more than the paper that I purchased for some reason. So I do have to go through the papers that I have that it's been years that I don't use some of these papers, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with most of them. I feel like I gotta go through them and probably do like a de-stash, give some, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I just know that I can't hold on to things I'm not using anymore. I feel like I'm hoarding them, and I don't want to do that, you know? If I'm not gonna make use of it, I'd rather somebody else make use of this. So there you go. That's that pocket there. So I'm gonna put one of these in my other journal. The other journal is actually much slimmer, so maybe I'll put this one. This one's actually a prototype, but it's still very nice looking. So I'll probably put this one in the first journal, being that the first journal is slimmer. But I also do have my other journal up there, and I am working on my brown paper journal, so we'll see. I'm gonna save all these. I'll definitely have some space to put them in. Alright guys, so there is my, I want to call them flap pockets, because the flaps are open, and yes, you can put your ephemera in there and then close them down. So yeah, very easy, very easy to make. You can make a whole bunch of them actually at once. But if you do use double-sided paper, it'll probably be easier. All you have to do is do the folds and do the cutting, and that's it. It's already done. But if you do use one-sided paper and you want to mat it, it's going to take you a little bit more, but not too much longer. You know, like if you want to add the matting to it, you do that. This thing is annoying me. But if you do use the double-sided paper, it's just the folds and cutting a little bit, and that's it. You're set. You don't have to do the matting. If you do use the brown paper, then you can do the matting, or you can leave it brown. It looks nice like that. You can just embellish it a little bit, and that's it. Because you see this one's the brown one, you can't even tell, right? Unless you leave like a little edge, which I didn't do much on this one, so. But very happy how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys would try it. So I thank you guys for joining me. Still working on some more ideas for the journals. I hope that you guys will come back and see what else I've come up with. And so I'll see you in the next video. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.